What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 162, I think, of Fresh Off the Mat. The Jiu-Jitsu shows. What's up?
That was so fast.
I'm pretty sure we're on the right episode.
I don't know.
Howdy, how are you? How you feeling? Ready for school to be done? I bet you are.
Bro, I can't fucking wait. Damn it. Oh, I can't curse.
Who cares?
I do.
Who the fuck cares?
I'm trying.
Who cares?
Anyway, yeah, dude, I can't wait. I was just telling Mac the other day, I was like, I got school fatigue. I'm so done.
I remember the day I graduated college and I was like, I'm never stepping in a classroom ever again in my life. Like,
That's what Mac said.
you're going to have to pay me an exorbitant amount of money to have to write a thesis again, to write an essay again. Bitch, I talk in one sentence text. I'm never typing that shit out ever again.
Oh my God. I tell Mac that all the time. I'm like, yeah, you should just go back for your master's or try to get your doctorate.
No.
She's like, no, I'm okay. I don't
Hell no.
Yeah.
To the no.
Her whole thing now, she's
Hell
like,
no.
let's just open up our own spot. We'll have, she's like, I can run the facility, obviously, because that's what she does. And she's like, I'll run the facility. You can do the training and we're good there. I'm not going back to school.
College is a scam. Unless you're going for a specific specialty, like some high-level surgeon, something like, it's a scam, bro. You don't need your master's degree. Figure that shit out. Stop being fucking boring in life. Figure some shit out.
You think that's where some people go for degrees? Is
What?
like they're worried to go into the workforce? So they just
There are
like
people
those
who are
just
lifelong college
that's
people
what I mean.
who
Like
just get Pell Grants and rack up this debt, but they don't have to pay it off until they...
Bro. I fucking applied for the
I
Pell
don't
Grant. You know
know.
what I got?
They said no.
$740.
Bro,
I can pay for textbooks.
it's a scam, bro. And unfortunately, at some point, one of two things has to happen. The bubble has to pop and everybody's going to owe all this money back at once to these corporations. Or B, the government just says, fuck these corporations and clean the debt clean. There's one way or the other, bro. You tell me that somebody got a liberal arts degree for 4 years and is $130,000 in the hole and they're going to pay this back? It's never going to happen.
What also goes to my head when people say that they have that much school debt and they have a bachelor's degree, I don't believe them.
Why don't you believe them?
Because
you know why I believe them? Because I did the smart thing and I went to community college my first 2 years to save money to take out the bullshit classes that everybody does. And after doing that and getting my bachelor's right afterwards, I owed $58,000. Yeah. So I could believe that if somebody goes to a high-end school from the very beginning and is paying way more, yeah, I could believe they're $100,000
I went
in the
to
hole.
tech school. That was $25,000.
How much a semester?
FGCU costs $6,000 a semester.
Yeah.
That's $12,000 a year.
Yeah. And I went to a criminal justice school that was like
$50,000 for a bachelor.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But when people say they have $100,000 plus,
$10,000.
Yeah, but $100,000 plus for a bachelor's.
$10,000 a semester, Joseph.
That's $20,000. So that's 80 grand. What the fuck?
So
what the fuck?
Yeah. That's what
For
happened.
what?
Plus, you're forgetting the key thing.
What?
Accumulating interest, brother.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you get no interest while you're in school.
Yeah,
You get six months
But can
off?
You pay it off the second you graduate afterwards?
You got 6 months of no interest or something
and then
like that.
and then all of a sudden that percentage hits that high volume. Bro, it's a scam. It's a fucking scam. If I told Danielle, when the boys are getting to that age, like junior year of high school, we got to be realistic, bro. If you guys getting C's and B's
right now, you can put something in right now.
No, I'm talking about what they plan to do. What they plan to do. If they're a junior and they're getting C's and B's and a couple D's, fuck college, bro. You got to go to trade school. I know all your little friends gonna want to go to college and you're gonna want a party experience. No, you're not gonna go $80,000 in the hole just to do a party experience. I'd rather give you 10 G's. You go have a party weekend and get it out of your system.
What I tell people, join the military. Join the
no,
military.
I don't want them joining the military.
Join the military.
Nope.
It is in this nation. It is legit a life hack to join the military.
I don't give a shit. My kid's not going to go die to make some other guy wealthy.
I
understand.
Of the military.
I understand, but it's still a percentage that it could happen.
1%.
It's still a percentage
1%.
that could happen.
That is such a small margin.
I don't know.
Such a small margin. You go. My buddy was admin. He never left California. Spent 4 years typing shit. Learned skills to be able to get him an office job outside. And now he has school paid for. He has medical care.
Yeah.
Maybe not the greatest medical care, but he has medical care. and it's there.
I get it. I just don't want them to be tied to the government in any way, shape, or form, that if things go south, they have to do something that they don't want to do. Because I almost fell into that trap when like 9/11 happened. So I'm like, bro, we should defend our country. When I graduate, I want to go and fight wars and blah. And I'll never forget my dad and my uncle were like, because they're born in Greece, they're not from here, and they know what it's like to have tyrannical governments that force you to go into the military.
When what's it called?
Turks. And they know what it's like for the government to be like, you don't have a choice. You have to go fight this war for your people. They know what it's like. And they said to me, they're like, you're going to go risk your one and only life that you have. You only get one for some stray bullet to hit you in the head, to go lie in the pockets of some rich guy in DC. That doesn't make sense. Your life is in front of you. You have everything going for you. You're not a stupid kid. You're not a low life. You have potential. I could understand if you were a drug abuser and you had a low life and you have no other options. You're going to be homeless. That I understand. But you're going to sacrifice your potential to do great things in this world just to go line the pockets of another individual? Bro, their kids aren't going to fight wars. Their kids aren't going to do dangerous shit. Why you send your kids to go do that? I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Don't send them to the infantry.
I understand, but just in case, bro. Because after the infantry, let's say it's some big hoopla or whatever, they're going to start to pick everybody in the military first before they start to implement people that are not in the military at all.
Actually, they put cannon fodder first. Why would you waste the guys that you actually have training?
I don't fucking know.
Don't waste the bodies
I don't
first.
know. Listen, I always said, if they ever implement their draft or some shit, I'm out, bro. Deuces. I'm going to go to another country. I'm too old to be in the Greek army in Greece. I'll go hang out there. I'm not sacrificing my life, bro. Because if you become a Greek citizen, you mandatory have to do 2 years once you turn 16 or 18.
Oh, no matter what?
Yeah, as soon as you turn 16 or 18, you have to do two. I don't remember if it was 16 or 18. My dad
I feel like 18 as an adult, because 16 you would still be in school, right?
Oh, it's different over there. Because my dad left Greece at 12 or 13 years old, and he told me he just missed having to do the mandatory 2 years. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Maybe it's like they get sent to a military academy beforehand or something. You're not going to have like some 14-year-old kid or even a 16-year-old kid, dude. Yeah. That's a child. Like,
he was also really talented in soccer. He went to Syracuse on a full scholarship.
What?
And somebody from Greece contacted him and said, "Hey, if you come here, you could fight. You could play soccer on the Greek national team." The only reason he didn't take the opportunity
is to get him to enlist.
If he would go there to play professional soccer, he would still first have to do the mandatory 2 years. That was the only deciding factor.
Is that what Mika's doing? Have you seen that where like Mika was like doing military training on Instagram at all? Have you seen that?
I don't know.
Yeah, he was doing something like military in Brazil, and I was like, "What is happening? Is he like
just
serving?"
For the social?
Yeah, that's what I think. It's for the social, because I was like, well, no, he got in and they gave him like a high rank already. Like you could tell it was like, I know, but that's what I think. It's like he's serving his time because. Well, like what I didn't know.
That's like Brad Pitt going to military. They're going to give him the most cushy job and like, he's in the military.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He's doing the hard work.
It's like my favorite is when these guys. Now, a lot of them do get some good training, but when they'll be like, "Oh, we went through 6 weeks of like military training," I'm like,
it's not on par to what everybody else is doing.
Well, it's because that's the thing.
When you're a celebrity, you get
but not just that. And I was talking to Mac about this because she was watching the show where it's like special forces and like celebrities try to do like.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Drew was on it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
she watched. She started from season 1 and was watching, so I don't know. But she was watching it, and she was like, "I could do all this." I was like, "That's the thing with the military. A lot of people have like misconstrued. It's not."
Yeah, but on the show, they're giving them a light version.
They do, but not just that. That's not the stressful part. The obstacles and those things.
That's a psyop. That's how they get people to get into the military.
Yeah, 100%.
They put the show like that, and they're like, "Oh," and then you get some teenagers like, "I could do that." Dr. Drew can't do a push-up. I could do a push-up.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the easy stuff. Truly, those things, it's more like your own fear of like, oh, I have to repel. That's my own fear. That's not hard. What's hard is like, hey, in reality, you're going to do that off of 2 hours of sleep. Oh, you're also going to have to hike about 10 miles to get over here with 100 pounds on your back. Oh, you're also living off of 1 MRE while you're doing this. So it's like.
It's also, if I stick my head out of this trench, I might just lights out, bullet comes by and kills me.
Always in war, Joe.
But I'm saying, bro, it's a possibility.
It's a very small possibility.
Bro, what is the premise of the job? Is to fight the other guys. That's the premise of the job. The job is to fight the other guys. In the military, whether you're a Navy SEAL, whether you're anything.
In the infantry.
Whatever you are. What is the goal? The goal is not to go play checkers with them. It's to kill those motherfuckers.
The infantry's job.
It's to unalive those motherfuckers.
It's the infantry's job to do that.
It's all their jobs, bro. The SEALs are not
support.
What are the SEALs doing? They're not fucking going in there with daisies.
They're infantry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All these fucking combat, they all carry a gun, right? Why they carry a gun? To shoot the other motherfucker, no?
The infantry does.
They all do, bro. You have a gun?
Yes.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up.
I was infantry.
Yeah, okay. All you fucking gooners out there.
So I'm saying,
go out there and kill the enemy. Rah, rah, rah.
Rah.
Goon.
Kill, dude.
Drink my nut.
Kill you at raw, dude.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many jobs that don't require that. It is 1% of the military becomes infantry. That's
the main goal is to win.
For the infantry.
Yeah.
It's the main goal is to win and destroy the enemy.
I don't.
That's the infantry's job.
Not my job.
My buddy,
bro.
like
I'm
I said,
about peace, love, and
he
happiness.
typed the papers and he sent the guys over because he had to like
There's
type
blood
out
on
there.
his hands, bro.
He had to type
blood
out.
on his hands.
Well, I mean,
he sent people to go die.
He was peacetime. They went to Japan.
People die there.
They do.
Yeah, there's
helicopter
samurais
crashes
and
and
Godzilla and shit.
Oh no, I was talking about training ops. But again, for the infantry,
samurais and Godzilla.
just send them admin.
Ghost of
They could be a cook.
Ghost of Shukunaka.
They cook now.
Whatever the fucking
They can go cook.
video game is called.
Then they can get school paid for.
Ghost of
Tsushima?
Tsushima, yeah.
How did you still say it wrong?
They're making a Magic Gathering card out of it.
That's
what I
dope.
know. They're doing a PlayStation drop next week on Monday.
Did you play Ninja Gaiden? I'm sorry. Did you play it?
No, I didn't get to it. I downloaded it, but I was tired.
Fuck. I want to
Uh,
know how it is.
The Last of Us Part 1 and 2 are getting
That's going to
cards.
make a lot of money.
God of War.
That's going to make a lot of money.
And God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah. Wow, they're doing both. Oh, so that means they're going to have the gods.
Uncharted.
I don't care about that
Uncharted is getting it. And the Ghost of Tsushima.
Tsushima.
Ghost of Sushi.
That's going to... So, God of War, Ragnarok, most likely, because that's going to involve all the fucking Norse gods.
It only has him and his son. The God of
They're
War.
not going to get Odin,
son.
Thor, like...
No, and then the others, there's like support cards like Lightning Bolt and shit like that.
What's the point of doing Ragnarok?
It's only 5 cards that they could do.
Oh, they don't do like whole.
No,
deck
it's not
releases?
a set. This is a secret lair drop with like 5 cards in it.
So what's the
4
difference?
to 5
So
cards.
set
A set like
drops?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will have like a 200 card set. Like it will
I
be a
want that
set.
one. I'm still gonna get
Secret
that
lair
one.
drop is like they drop a drop for like 40, 50 bucks and it's just 5 or 6 cards in it.
What's the point of that? Just to have them?
Well, they're reskinned with God of War stuff and they're mechanically unique because there's never been a God
I
of
still
War.
feel like they should have done the gods.
main
That would have been
character.
dope. That's the whole point
Well,
of
they have
Ragnarok.
Kratos.
Kratos.
Kratos?
I didn't even play the game, but I know it.
Bro, I'm Greek. That's how you say it, Kratos.
I can't argue with you. You could be correct.
No,
There was a guy, when I went over there, I was like, hey, is it Euro or Gyro? And he was like, I don't care. I like money. So whatever you want to call it and pay me, that's what I'll call it. And I was like, that was the most real answer I could expect out
I've
of
always
anyone.
called it gyros, and my dad's called it gyros, and he was fucking born there. So I go with gyros.
Well, that's the thing. I heard when I was there, I heard it pronounced both ways. And that's why
Gyros?
when I asked the guy, he was just like, it doesn't matter. Just pay for it.
Yeah.
And like, that's
Who
literally
cares,
it.
bro? You have euros for your
And they
Yitos.
do. They season it so well. I
Oh
do
my
miss them.
God, bro.
I miss them so
I could
much.
go for some pita bread.
That one spot, the Greek spot, it's called. It's not by Nice Guys, but it's called the Greek spot. They're actually good. They're just expensive because when I was buying the gyros out in Greece,
How's their
I was buying it
tzatziki
for like
sauce?
it's all right. That's what I'm saying.
I judge a Greek place on their tzatziki sauce.
Yeah.
If the tzatziki sauce is
It's
not
good.
chunky,
It's good.
not chunky, but like
Yeah.
a thickness
Yes.
to it, like a sauce, then it's good.
That's what it was.
When you go there and it's like, I don't even understand when it's this watered down, like liquidy, like it barely stays on the meat. Bro, it drives me fucking crazy.
I don't like it. Also,
drives
I
me
also don't like it
crazy.
when it's too thick, like it's a mayonnaise. I hate that. I like when there's a consistency to it, but it's
got to have a
it can
thickness.
it can
to
go through.
A
I like
clump.
when it's able to go through. I don't like it when it's too clumpy. I like it when it's able to go with the
No,
meat,
but
but
it's-
not water.
Yeah, I don't
I
like
want
it when
water.
you dip it in and it comes out like
Yeah.
like you suck
Like
your
it
hand
should
in water.
cover my pita bread
Yeah.
and the meat and the fry. Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
God, I want Greek food now.
Yes. There's a Greek fest happening soon, I think.
Is it after November 1st, hopefully?
Most likely. It's usually they've actually been hosting them a lot. Like back in the day when I was a kid.
Because we're the fucking best, bro. We made this fucking world. You're welcome. Say thank you to the Greek
This is
people.
literally
You're
why
welcome.
my mom
You're welcome,
hated
bro.
Greeks growing
You're
up.
welcome.
This exact
Priscilla,
reason.
you're welcome.
She said
Patricia,
for this.
you're
Did you call
welcome.
my mom Priscilla?
I meant Patricia. You're welcome. We created this world. We brought you into this world. We could take you out of it.
And that's her famous saying.
Yeah, bro. Because Greek's the best, bro.
Did I tell you what happened?
You guys would not be far in mathematics, constellation. You guys would be fucking still digging a hole and taking a shit in the woods, bro.
Did I tell you what happened when I was in Greece?
What?
When the guy asked me where I was from. So
have
you talked to Fabio, like when he says like how he hates how Americans will like claim their culture or their heritage based off that? He's like, no, you're American. You're not anything else. You're American, right? So I honestly, when he made that argument with me, I agreed. I was like, you know, that's actually a good point. I am American. Like, yes, I have Italian heritage and all that, but I'm American, so I should say that. I'm in Greece. Guy asked me, he's like, hey, where are you from? I was like, oh, I'm American. He goes, yeah, no shit. He's like, obviously you're American. Just like that. And I was like, oh, well, he's like, what are you culturally? I can tell you. He's like, you're something. I was like, well, I'm from America. I was like, still trying to continue. He goes, bro, I don't give a fuck. He goes, I know you're from America. He's like, where are you from?
Where's your blood?
Yeah, he was like, what? That's what he said. He goes, where's your blood? I was like, oh, I'm Sicilian, English, Honduran, and Spaniard. He was just like, I knew it. I was like, what? He goes, you're Greek. And I was like, I didn't say I was Greek at all. What are you talking about? He goes, you're Sicilian. Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's Sicilian, not Greek. He goes, no, you're Greek, not Sicilian. I was like, no, I'm not. And so I started getting in the back and forth. I was like, dude, I'm Sicilian, that's Italian. And he goes, you're Greek. He goes, and then he just smiles and he goes, I want you to ask your mom when you see her today. You're here with her, right? I was like, yeah. He was like, go ask your mom, are Sicilians Greek? And I want you to just remember the face she gives. So I'm thinking there's no way my mom's ever going to say this. Like, I've always heard her say how she hates Greeks. She grew up with them. They're always fucking all in their head about this, blah, blah, blah. So I go up to her. I was like, hey, Mom, I had this cab driver. He was telling me, I was telling him like what we are. And when I told him I'm Sicilian, he was like, I knew it. You're Greek. What does that mean? And she just sits there and smiles like with this smirk of like, you know, the fuck you smirk. That's what she gave me. She goes, why would he say? I was like, well, he said Sicilians are Greek. We're not actually like Italians, but we're a mix of things. But he said we're mainly Greek. Yeah. And she was like, technically. I was like, no fucking way, bro. And she goes, well, it's because like the whole trades of that happened in the island. It was given up, but then it was taken over. But the Greeks came, they had hold. And then the guy told me there's a whole city over there that still, they only speak Greek. Yeah. They don't speak Sicilian. They don't speak Italian.
It's like when you go to Argentina and they speak German.
Yeah, in those certain areas. Yeah. So I learned that. I was like, wow, fucking shit, man.
That's why we the best, bro. We the best. We the best. You like your iPhone? Thank a Greek for that, bitch.
Is he Greek? That'd be hilarious if he was.
Probably. If not, he banged one.
What was his name?
Steve Gates.
Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Is it Bill Gates? No, Bill Gates is
Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs.
Is Apple. What does Bill Gates do?
Microsoft.
They're huge. That's a big company too. You know, these motherfuckers, you know what they did? They did a whole buyout of all gaming companies. Not all of them. They bought, I think it was 80 or 85% of titles. Yeah, because they don't own the whole market. They bought 80 or 85% of all titles. They take a loss on that. Xbox to them is not profitable. It's not like a big money maker for them. That's why
they lose money on Xbox.
Game Pass is free. You just pay a subscription of 15, or I think it's like $20 now.
It's like 15.
Yeah, it's nothing, dude. You think they're making a bunch of money? All those free
What is
big
Microsoft
titles,
making their money on?
Research.
Computers?
They have military contracts. They have computers. The system, Windows, is expensive. I mean, people cheap it out, but yeah. And then all the ad space. They have a lot of research that comes down too. Bro. And then also just stock in general.
Funnel kids from playing Xbox games to future military industrial complex.
Well, actually, dude, remember that thing I told you that the training
I more and more agree with Elias as days go by.
You know that training app I told you about, where I was like seeing where we had visors and we were able to see our map, and I can track my team's movements. Like I can scan enemies.
AR source? Or no, was it?
But it's in real time.
Augmented reality shit.
But it's in real time.
Yeah.
And so Microsoft lost that contract, which is good because they were taking forever to get it out. Another company pinged it out, bro. The advancement that made, because when I was testing it, it was like a whole kit and it was wires everywhere. Now it's literally all within the Kevlar. It has LED readings, dude. They got X-ray vision on it. They can see through fucking shipping containers. They can see past it. They can, like when we were testing, we were able to find weapons on people.
You telling me they have this capability and sex trafficking is still a thing?
We're just now getting the capability. It's still having to be punched out, but the goal.
I don't care. Give the people at the shipping yards the beta version of it. Let them at least make an attempt to fucking catch these people, bro. Give them the shitty version. I'm sure they would take the shitty version
I thought all those
opposed
things,
to going through each container, opening it
all
up.
those things were supposed to go through X-rays. Like I figured that.
I don't know how that works.
Maybe that's too expensive. I don't know, but I feel like that's such a big commodity there. Like I don't know.
Oh, they
Maybe
claim how much-
radiation. People would get pissed if they knew all their products.
I
had to get
think
through
somebody would
radiation.
rather get radiation poisoning than fucking
No,
be
not
sex
the
trafficked.
people. I'm saying like the general populace will hear, "Oh, my items, my food went through radiation before it got to me."
I mean, when I go to fly, I don't like stepping in that fucking hands up thing. I don't trust.
So
that
then
shit.
you don't want these shipping containers to have
I don't
X-rays
give a
on
fuck.
them.
I'm not. No
dumbass.
one's sex trafficking me, bro.
I'm not saying
No one's
you're
sex
getting
trafficking
sex
me.
trafficking. I'm saying every item would have to go through an X-ray.
Who cares? They're just items.
You just said you don't like stepping in these things.
I don't like putting my body into
So
them.
now you're gonna go eat all the stuff.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
Just shit it out.
Your lines for things are.
The world can't be perfect, so you know what? I got to cut my losses.
You're
where
like
I
you
can.
remember the old speakers, like the audio when it's playing music. You know what I'm talking about, like the boombox speakers, right? You're able to see the bass, the treble, and all that.
Yeah.
That's your lines on things. Your gauges are just so wild everywhere.
Because you cannot be around the world and do all the things and have it all be even. Sometimes it just doesn't work that way. Sometimes you just got to cut your losses where you can. Yeah, I don't want to step my body into the X-ray thing, but listen, if my food had to go through a thing to make sure that no one's being butt fucked, whatever.
Okay.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you for next week for hopefully episode 163.
Hopefully. What's happening?